Hello Boston Bruins fans. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to our news channel, where we provide up-to-date first-hand information about the Boston Bruins. We are committed to sharing only true, high-quality news with our followers. Don't miss the latest and most up-to-date Boston Bruins news, posted daily here, by subscribing to our channel. With the playoffs completed and the Boston Bruins winning the Stanley Cup, the focus now turns to the free agency period and the team's possible moves. Recently, news broke out of Vancouver indicating that the Vancouver Canucks have opted to buy out defensive back Oliver Ekman Larsson, who still has 4 years left. Ekman Larsson has been the subject of trade rumors involving the Bruins in the past, and now he has become a free agent available to any team to sign him. Though the Canucks are picking up the paychecks through 2031, freeing up nearly $14 million in salary space over the next 2 years, Ekman Larsson could still sign for minimum wage and perform well. That begs the question, should the Bruins pursue Oliver Ekman Larsson? The short answer is no, and I'll explain why in more detail. When Ekman Larsson was in his prime, he was a point-producing defenseman for the Arizona Coyotes, setting personal bests in points, 55, in the 2015 to 2016 season and goals, 23, the year before. However, since then, Ekman Larsson has started to decline in her performance. In 2018 to 2019, he scored 14 goals and 30 assists, but that was the last of his truly outstanding years. Even so, the Coyotes decided to extend it to 8 years, with an annual salary of $8.25 million and a no-move clause for the 8 years of the contract. After that extension, Ekman Larsson continued to decline at a steeper pace. He recorded 30 points in his first year and 24 points in his second. The Coyotes then decided to dump Ekman Larsson, trading him to the Canucks shortly before the Seattle Kraken's expansion draft. In return, they received 3 draft picks, Louis Eriksson, Jay Beagle and Antoine Roussel. Already leave your like in this video, because it is very important so that you don't miss any news from the Bruins, which we will post on this channel at any moment. Thank you. Continuing? It is worth remembering that the Bruins were involved in the negotiations and were finalists, along with the Canucks, to acquire Ekman Larsson. However, he would only waive his no-move clause for the Canucks and Bruins, and the Bruins ended up dodging that trade at that point. In his 2 seasons in Vancouver, Ekman Larsson posted 29 and 22 points, respectively, relying heavily on assists, as most defensemen do. However, his transition game and self-defense performance has steadily declined in recent years, reinforcing the idea that Ekman Larsson's contract is one of the worst in the NHL. Furthermore, signing Ekman Larsson would not add depth to the Bruins' defense. While Anton Stralman, despite poor performances, played an important role as a deep option on the right side of the Bruins' defense last season. Stay on top of all NHL news, rumors, and deals. Subscribing to the channel. Don't miss any details about the movements of the Boston Bruins and news from the world of hockey. The season is approaching and negotiations are heating up. Follow along and be ready for the surprises that may lie ahead. And if you liked the content, how about subscribing to the channel and helping spread it to more Bruins fans? This would motivate me even more to post news daily and keep it always up to date. In addition, you will be notified as soon as new news about Boston is posted. Thank you very much for your support.